Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us on today's live stream. My name is Hassam Hassina, and I lead the Reactor in the Middle East and Africa. The reactors are hubs for founders and developers to meet, learn, and connect with local peers and learn from industry experts all about the latest in technology. And today we continue this learning journey with another session in the series. I would like to invite Laura to tell us more about the series and what are we going to learn today. Laura, thank you for joining us today.
Hi, Hussam. Thank you so much for inviting me to this session. Hi, guys. My name is Laura Chege, a Power Platform developer in cloud enthusiast. So the Game of Learners Power Platform Clinics is an 8-week initiative where we are guiding guys in learning the Power Platform and basically going through resources and self-learning and learning more on how to use Power Platforms to do stuff in the cloud. So for today's session, you're gonna be having a Sheko Ayi. Sheko Ayi is gonna be taking us through a session on building websites using the low code, no code, which is Power Pages and Power Applications. So I'm gonna introduce Sheko. Sheko is a Power Platform admin and a software developer. He's currently an application developer at the Trade ICT Solutions Systems in Ghana. So yeah, the floor is yours, Sheko. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Laura. Thank you to Microsoft Reactor for having me today. And thanks for the Game of Learning Power Platform Clinic. Very amazed to join you guys today to talk about the amazing things of Power Platform, especially Power Pages, which help creating website. So quickly, today we are going to talk about building websites using a low-code or no-code platform, and which is rely on Microsoft platform technologies. Okay, so quickly let's talk about Chesco. The name is Chesco I. So I'm a Power Platform developer and based in Ghana. And I do a lot of Power Platform development solutions. I write a little of blog concerning Power Platform, whether it is Power Apps, Power Automate, or Power Pages. I have some few certification alongside the Power Platform ecosystem. And I currently work at Multi-Thread ICT Solution, a Microsoft partner based in Ghana. Okay, so I speak two languages, French and English, and I love playing games. They are not football games, actually. Okay, so quickly, let's jump on the agenda of today. We're going to talk about what is Microsoft Power Page. We're going to view the how it was before it came to be Microsoft Power Page, and you go to the benefits of the Power Pages. Then you go through the Design Studio, um, what it is, and the template hub, what are available there for us to use, the Learning Hub, where you can easily learn and browse through some of the courses, the free courses over there to get started with Power Pages. And then you go through the Pro Developer tool. Since it's a low code, no code, people think it only goes with drag and drop. But I also have this kind of capabilities whereby Pro developers can also do or add on by creating websites. And later you cover a bit about the security and the governance, and I will show you how to get the Power Developer program to have your own tenant so that you can be able to quickly go to some of these demo that I will do. And then later on at the end, you have a quick demo and you try to do some little customization using the Design Studio and the Template Hub, and also trying some bit hand on the ProDev tool to see how it goes. So basically, that's the agenda of today. So let's go to what is Power Pages. So Power Pages, what it is. All right. So first of all, it was called Power Apps. It was inside the Power Apps. So when you have a Power App interface and you want to create an app, where you have you click on create, you have power apps, you have modern driven apps, canvas app, then you have what is called the portal app. So the portal tool was there helping people to create some sort of website ready to use for enterprise. Then as time goes on, people are using it, but Microsoft realized that they have to do more better on this, and they brought it on a standalone. So it's no more part of the power apps at its own. It came out and is now called only Power Pages, and it stands straight on the Microsoft database, so making more data sophisticated. Okay. So here is the thing. What is Power Pages? Power Pages is actually a low-code, enterprise-grade software as a service platform within the Power Platform community, or I call it community, but a sort of technology that is easy to create, hosting rich data-first websites at a scale. So when you're talking about this, Power Page is not something like when you decide to start writing a blog, then you jump on Power Pages. No, maybe you want to create a website for streaming videos. Maybe you just want to do something that Power Pages don't do those kind of website design. So what Power Page does is it goes to enterprise, basically companies with huge data can easily use Power Pages to showcase. So example, a company that has partners or suppliers, maybe a company like Coca-Cola, as an example, may have a supplier, may have transportation people, a company that supply transport for them. Then maybe those transport company can have Coca-Cola can have a page for the transport people to be viewing whatever activity is going on based on their work. So if transport company want to see what is available today for them to transport, Coca-Cola can put this kind of infos easily on that particular website for those suppliers to see. You get it? And university, that's another example too. An university that has students, the university can then have this kind of Power Page website available for the student to view maybe their admission progress, to view their records during a semester, a particular semester, So with that one, the students will need a login access to be able to view whatever is going on. So this is basically what Power Apps does. Okay. So sorry, Power Pages. I always love talking about Power Apps, so Power App is in my mouth every time. So what are the benefits of these um, Power Pages? So the development is fast. You don't need to now plan on how to start creating a website, go here and there for the UI, how to map data. You have to put on that project a project manager, a whole complete team that will handle all those things. No, this is easy with Power Pages. It goes straightforward. Within a day, the website can be ready. But that's not how you create a normal website nowadays. Or normal website are not just created within a day. There are a lot of things that goes in before a normal website is created. But with Power Pages, it goes straight, the fast development. So engage with external users. Like I said, if you want to engage with other people in your company, but you want to showcase that not the people not to come to your company, then you can use Power Pages to showcase whatever data those people need to see right on your website. So those external people, either by logging in or by just viewing it anonymously, they can easily log on, or they can easily browse through your website and view those particular data. Sorry. Connect your data. So since Power Pages is straight on database, you are easy to connect your data wherever it's relied, wherever it's seated straight to your app, your website. So boost customer service. Some customers may want feedback. You can easily integrate all those things inside Power Pages that can help interact easily with your customers. Secure engagement. So easy for people to reach out to you, especially when it comes to business level, and it's easy to manage. So easy to manage mean you don't need uh, a team, a whole team to do this kind of things. Um, just one normal developer can do this, not mentally to be a developer per se. A citizen developer, as they call it, can also help in this. So it's not necessarily needed for having a huge team, maybe a pro developer with a backend developer, with a project manager. All those things are not needed in this kind of technology to be able to build your website. Okay. So quickly, let's jump into the design studio. So the design studio, what it is? So it is easy, built with ready to use templates. So you don't need to suffer that much. You already have some templates inside that you can use to showcase or to quickly create your website. And this design studio too can help you customize, like after under this picture you can just right click on it, and then it show you some other content, whereby if in case you want to add another content, if you want to change the background color, if you want to add a text label, all are easy over here. You can easily add a video. You don't need to code and add a video or image like the way you normally do when you are coding in VS Code. So the design with the design studio, the engagement is very easy, and then it's easy when you click, you just select the control that you want, or the components. Basically, they call them components. You just select the type of component you want. Is it a text component? Is it an image component or video component? You just select whatever it is, then you apply it it goes straight to the website, and you just edit whatever component it is that you added. Then it is good. You are good to go. All right. So to style, the colors are here. You don't need to be having that we normally do in the normal development, where you have to bring this the hex of the color. This you already have a color style templates. You just select the one you think is okay for you, and you go. You also know in development, in coding, we have what is called the H's, H2 that give headers and co. So here you already have them how it's line up. So you have header 1, header 2, header 3, sub headers and co. So it gives you an easy way to go around with this. Okay, share or gather business data. So this is easy. You can put feedback outside there, right? And then those feedback or those data are seated on database. So with this, you can easily showcase all this data outside there and easily collect your responses and view them easily inside the website. Okay, so it's built that can help in all devices. So you can use this. It's very responsive. You can use it on a tablet. It will show perfectly. On a mobile, it will show. On a desktop, on a wider desktop, it all shows. It's very responsive. You don't need to code the responsiveness of this kind of website. Okay, so let's view the template hub. All right. So the template work is where we normally see the different templates that we have within Power Pages. assistant for now. These are the few that are available, but Microsoft team is still working on it to be able to bring more templates and more user cases so that you can all find our way inside it. Okay. So getting up and starting quickly, you don't need to struggle. You just select the kind of template you think is good for you, and then you proceed. You don't need now to be thinking the website. There should be one picture at this side. The nav bar should be at the right side, and all those things. You have the template. You just choose the one you think is best for you. You know, these are business websites. So what can showcase your service or whatever you do is the best. Understand? Okay. So it's you specify it specify the industrial needs. So it goes straight to the point rather than you now thinking about how you want your data or your content to be visible. The templates there give you straightforward the points of whatever you are doing. So all the templates available in the template hub help you showcase what you are doing. So if you search through the template hub and you find that okay, this particular template well suits what I want or what I want to showcase, you can quickly go to that. And it can easily solve common use case cross industries. So this particular template is for school, and then you have data here. So parents can easily go and register their students or for after class or co. Get it? So this place you don't need to worry much about how to showcase all this. It is already there. You just proceed. That's one of the advantages of these Power Pages. Okay, so the last one on this template hub is it's extended with the Dynamic 365 application. So you can easily extend, add some of these application inside the website. All right, so let's quickly browse to the Learning Hub. What is the Learning Hub of Power Pages? So if you want to find assistance when you are exploring this, or you need some guidance, some tutorials on how to start building your website, as it stands now, it has some few videos there available. What is Power Pages platform capabilities, get it. So all these kind of uh, learning here or videos or training are here to help you go through this. In case you are stuck in one point, you can come back and say, okay, how security works inside the Power Pages. So you can just come back and view the contents and then, okay, so the security work this way, that way, then I can easily apply it in my website. So this particular one help you when you are new to this. You can easily use this to start. You can use this interface or this page to start. Okay, the ProDev tool. So the ProDev tool, what does it do? So as we started, we are like Power Pages is only for citizen developers, but no, when you hear drop and down here and there, you don't say it is only for citizen developers. ProDev too can use these tools to work, and that's the one advantage of it. So when ProDev see this, they won't say that it's only for citizen developers or this is very easy for people to use, and then they are not interested. So they have some ProDev tools attached to this particular technology that you can easily use if you're a ProDev and you don't find yourself inside these drag and drop scenarios. Okay, so as you can see, Visual Studio is already in. So this one gives the ability to the developer to easily go through his code or the template that he chooses. He can easily go through it and see the code that is running the app, the website, and can edit, can add his own code inside, and it works perfectly. It works. So the editing of the code is right in the browser. You just have to link your Visual Studio account to the Power Page. Actually, it's just pretty simple. So once you click on the Visual Studio icon over here to go, then it quickly brings the Visual Studio in the browser for you. Open it in another tab for you to be able to view that particular component you select, and then edit it. Okay, so working with the advanced tool, these kind of technologies that have that are self-hosted, mostly use a language we call Liquid. So when you are good or you understand what is Liquid language, this development will be easier for you. So the ProDev that are good with Liquid, this can work perfectly for them. Okay, so a streamlined development. We can, if you're a pro dev and you still want to go through the normal way of your development, you can easily go with it. Either you plan, you build, you integrate, you deploy, you operate, it all goes perfectly. All right, so let's go with the security that resides inside these Power Pages. So with um, the security of the website through, you can control the security of the website through role-based access control. So sometimes it can reside on your Microsoft Azure compliance and governance capabilities. So what this means is that if external people are coming to view a particular data on your website, you can easily restrict those kind of data to them so that they can decide to you can decide for them to view a particular data but not a particular one. You get it? So some of the data that are sensitive and you don't want them to see, you can just hide them from a particular, maybe a particular external user, but another user can view that one. So not everybody visiting the site will be able to see all the data that are available over there. Some they may see whatever is peculiar to them. So one example is you go to a school website whereby everybody is trying to view uh, their yearly records, so the achievement of the year. So once you log in with your ID, your student ID, you will view only your data. You won't view the data of another student or one of your mates. So you view only your data. So these are all role-based access control that are integrated in this system to be able to manage the security in this. So it protects against vulnerability. So with this, you don't need, when you create a website, you are afraid that, okay, there are hackers over there that may send some Trojan or some plugins inside my website to go down, to go off. So with this, since it's integrated, it runs on a Microsoft 365 ecosystem. So the security is already around this. People cannot easily or cannot enter this. So there's a critical security capability around this that stop people from attacking the website. So hackers won't be able to enter this. So you can easily authenticate with ease. So some may require to authenticate with maybe their Facebook account, their Gmail account, or their LinkedIn account. It all goes. You are not restricted to only your Azure AD or like the Microsoft account of your users. So your data are kept safe. You don't need to worry about any data exposure somewhere. All your data are kept safe. Maintain governance and control. So this help the admin to operate as a owner of the whole center. So the admin manages whatever is out there for the people to see. So if you want to show a data to a particular user or an external user, the admin is able to route through all this one by one and showcase all this to the user. All right, so let's talk about the Microsoft 365 developer program, which is um, a developer tenant that Microsoft can easily give you when you apply for this, and that is really renewable every 90 days. So what it is, here is the link in case you want to venture there and see what are the options that are available on this. It's actually meant for developers in case you want to try your hand on either Power Apps, Power Automate, or Power Page itself. You can easily apply through this link. All right, so once you log on onto the link, you will see this that will ask you to join. So you have to sign in, and when you sign in, then you click on the join now. So when you join, it will ask you to fill some form, your details, your location. So when you fill this, then you click on next, you accept whatever condition is there. Sorry, then it asks you to select the type of services you want, which are maybe you can select. You have the various services that are available in the 365 ecosystem. That is Power Apps, Power Automate. So all those services are there. You can select them, and when you submit, your tenant should be ready for you. Then it's renew every 90 days. So every 90 days you can come back, and so whilst you are working on your tenant, like using, needs to do some of your test demo apps and co. The subscription will keep running for you. All right, so we are done with the talking. Let's try and run through some quick demo. Okay, so some quick demo. So with the demo, let me quickly enter into the Power Page portal. All right, so once you have, if this one is free, you can just try it for free. For now, it's free, so you can try it for free. If you think you're going to run to some tests and see how this work, it is free, no demands, no payment, so you can try your hands on it. So it is loading. I click on sign in. Let's see what it will give us. Okay, so it's loading my environment. So it showed me I'm on the Power Page trial. So this is my trial page I am on. So as you can see, I log on with my name. Okay, so like I was saying, on the home you have some of the templates, you have the LAN, and you have the whole Power Platform ecosystem. So here you can click to quickly create a new website, and these are some of the website I was trying my hands on. You can see these are some tests I was trying on are available here. You can click here to create a new one. So let's explore how this is. So I'm going to the templates. So these are some of the templates that are available. So as of this morning, I saw that there was a new update on the template side. So Microsoft is still improving this side for us, which is quite good. These are new templates that are available here, good for us with all the console. So let's preview this and see how it looks like. Okay. So you can view and see how it will appear even on the mobile. So on the mobile is responsive. These are some form label parts. Okay, this is to view the user profile, and it's very responsive. The desktop.
Hi, Chesco.
Hi.
Hi, do you mind zooming in just a little bit? I think the text is too small.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, kindly.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right. So the text look a bit smaller here. So one what I was showing was the mobile side. Okay. So this is the mobile, and it's still visible. It's still responsive. This is the form side of the mobile of that particular website, and it's pretty responsive too. And then this is the home page of the website that is also responsive. So this particular one, let me try and put it on the desktop view, and let's see. Okay, so you could see that it's still responsive. So you have the header, and then you have some of the table data benefits showing, and then the same thing is also showing on mobile perfectly. So this is the template hub. Many more are yet to come. They are still working on it. All right, so let's go to the learn. So the learning hub, you have some few learning available over here. So tutorials and video, these are videos, designed and built. These are some design here. So you can easily, if you want to create a table, so if you can see, if you want to create a table within for your website, there's a video available here. Create a view. These are all the form, how to do all those things for form to be able to display on your website. So this is the learning hub. How to go live when you're done creating your website. There's some few tutorial over here that also help you through that. Okay, so the Power Platform is a overall site that take you to the main Power Platform that you all know. That is the Power Page, Power Automate, and the rest. Okay, so I'm going back to home. Okay, so let's choose from the template. Let's choose from the templates. Let's try application submission. Okay, let's look at this application submission. Let's see how it look like. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm gonna click on choose this template. Okay, so it is loading to display me my template. So I need to give a name for my website. Click one. So it's a permit application. So you will label this game of learners site. Okay, game of learner site. Then let's click on done. So at this point, it's generating our template to become to open the design studio for us to be able to continue our editing. So this may take some few times while it's loading. So basically, this is how you start with creating your website. This one, we choose the templates, then it's building the templates, and then it will create the website for us. So it's still getting ready. Let's wait for it to load. As you can see, it's still loading. So the website link address will be this. So maybe later on when once we are in the design studio, I will make it, it is actually private. So I'll make it public so that others too can easily click and view what we are doing. But since this is still loading, let me show you another one that is here that I was working on. Quickly opening the Design Studio to see how it goes. Still loading. All right. So my site is loading. So with this place, I was trying to edit and then I copy and paste some code in that brought me this. So this was available for me on W3 School. So I just searched for a nav bar in W3 School and I copy the code and I paste it in and it works. So this is the header. So let me show you how the code look like. So you click on the edit to view the code, you get it. But let's browse through how the Design Studio look like. So this is Design Studio. You have the pages. So far I have 3 pages: the home, access denied, and page not found. These templates, I choose a blank page. That's why it's giving me something like this. So the styling, this is the styling side is where you choose your colors to apply to the styling of your website. The data is where you have your data reside. So straightforward from database, you can quickly create new table, or you can create new tables, yeah, add new tables, add new rows and co and work with it. And this is where you do the settings. And so when you set, then you apply. So at this is the place where you can go live. So when you're done with all your editing, you can click and then go live. Okay, so this is if you want it to be visible for everybody. But since we are in just a development side, we are not yet out for people to see. You leave it to private. If you are the only one viewing it, you can leave it to private. But this, once I make it public, is available for everybody to see. So let's go back to page. So if I click on preview, and any of you out there that scan this code right now, you should see the website. Okay, if you scan this code right now, you could see the website. So let's try and view it and look, and let's see how it look like. All right, so this is the website. You could see that this is a normal HTML CSS style that I put inside here, and it's working. You get it? So it's working perfectly. All right, so let's go back home. Our website is still not ready yet. Okay, so since it's not ready, let's try and take, okay, so let's take this one. So with this, let's try to add some other components to read and see how it appears. So I'm in trial mode. That's why all this thing is appearing for me. So these are my pages that I have for this particular website. I have all these pages available that I can use for this website. So as I hover over here, this shows me that this is a test. So if I want to add another test or whatever it is under this particular label, I can just, you see, when you hover over here, you see a plus button. So this plus button help you to add a new component to it. Let me zoom it so that you can all view well. Okay. Sorry. So as I click on the plus button, I have text, I have image, video, buttons, and whatever. So I'm adding a new text here. Okay. So my text is there. So I'm putting here is a test label example. And here you go. It's there. So when I bring my mouse down, let me do it again. So I can decide to add an image or a spacer. So let me click to add a space under it. It give a gap or space under it. So if this, I can add a section if I want, a column, three third column. So this particular one, if you are used to SharePoint, you may understand how this goes. You have this type tool in SharePoint, some sort of. So this is just a divider that can help you divide maybe your that particular session or the particular session you are putting there to showcase contents of one, two, three, one third. So meaning one at a side and then a bigger one at another side. So let's add the one third. So you add the one third. You see it has split the session. You have a bigger one and then a smaller one. So here you add a text. This sorry. This is the text. This is a paragraph. Okay, so you can easily add your text. So here I'm adding a button that will add you what link do you want. So link to page. Let's select create course page and so you have a button already added. So basically this is how you can add the buttons or the text or images if you want. So whenever you just hover on the at the end of whatever component is there, then you can easily add. So image, I'm putting this logo. Okay. So you have a logo here. So let's try and minimize it small. This is Contonso logo. So it should be small. Yet so this is how you can easily add a picture to it. Okay. So you can change the styling of the website. So you just browse through whatever styling you get if you think is okay for you. You select, then you apply to the styling of the website. So the buttons has turned to green. So let me select another styling. Let's select this and see. Okay. So it has changed every styling over here. It's too much. So let's select something blue with okay, that was the old one, right? So let's take this and see. All right, so this is cool. So the colors, you can decide to use this and then you edit the color to fit your requirement. So you just edit your colors. Okay, then it's applied to it. So when you're done, you save. Okay, so let's view the data. So here in our template, it already have some data here like contact, courses, registration. So contact, you have, excuse me, you have some data already in the contact. You can add new rows. So you have full name, email, company, and then business phone number. So adding new rows, this is you filling. Comment and delete it. So you can also create, if in case you don't want this particular table to be the one to show, then you can easily create a new table by clicking on table. Then it goes to create a new table for us. Okay, so you have the courses. Let's view the courses. Okay, this is to create the new table. You just type the name of the table, the plural form. So basically this resides on the database. So if you're used to database, you understand how this goes. Okay, so registration. Sorry, let me refresh. Don't know why it went. All right, it's the zooming. All right, it is okay now. So courses, it is load quickly. You don't have much time, so let me quickly go to the settings. All right. So once you are done with your website and you think everything is go, then you come and check at the site setup. So you check. So you can use this go live checklist to verify if everything on your app is ready. So run the site check, you run it. If it's confirmed it's okay for you, you go to the next. Okay, so once you run through this, everything pass, then mean you're okay. You go to next, you run these two till you put your site for the public. Good. So what else? Let me see if our site is ready. So let's preview. All right. So for me to preview, I need to do the settings for others to be able to see. So let's quickly edit this in 2 minutes. Let's edit this and then you make it available for everybody to see. So it's loading. All right. So I'm going to edit this. Do I need to add a company name, a company logo, company name? Let's say Game of Fairness. Good. Company logo, control is okay. All right. Okay. So if in case I want to edit this particular header in Visual Studio, I just click on Edit. I'll open my Visual Studio. And then the Visual Studio is opening. So whilst you are editing, it sync to whatever it is here. So here you have Game of Learners, our permits, my permits, and then my name is there. Good. Let's see. Okay, still loading. Wow, this did not look perfectly. Still loading. Still loading. All right, it did not load perfectly. So let's just cancel this. Okay, so if I want everybody to see this, I come to settings, set up, I go to visibility. It's still in private, so I make it public. Then it's good. So it's saving. Still saving. Let it save quickly. Then you share for people to see. So you can preview. So once you scan the QR code, you can visit the website. And I'm clicking on the preview to view it. Okay, so whilst the preview is still loading, let's see what is wrong with the Visual Studio. Sorry, I need to log in. Okay. All right, so here is the website. Let me try and click on open the Visual Studio, which is also opening. Let's see if it will work at this time. So you need all my access, all my credential to access the Visual Studio, which is good. Okay, so here is the website. So everybody opening this website now by typing either this link. Let me try and zoom in. I can zoom the link. All right, so we display this particular. Let me cancel this and put it in preview. So once you scan this QR code, you'll be able to see our website with Game of Learners as a title over here. Let me see if you still have some few time. Okay, so let me see if the Visual Studio load. All right, bingo. So here is our Visual Studio that is loaded. See all this thing over here. That is the header of the app, the website. So you see, it's the normal div that you normally do. You normally see inside when you are coding. Trying to zoom. Can zoom over here. Sorry, can zoom over here. So this is normal div code with an H3, and then the div with a paragraph, and then you have the paragraph over here. So this is basically how ProDev can easily go around this. And this is the JSON code file that is attached to it, the CSS folder. All right. So basically, this is our website is ready already, so you can see. So in case you want to change some pictures, whatever it is, you just edit it over there with the drag and drop, and then your website is ready. And right now, our website is ready and it's live. If you want to access it, here is the mobile preview. Thank you very much.
So hi Chesco.
Yeah, hi Julia.
Yeah, so thank you so much for that presentation. So we do have one question on the chat. So someone is asking if they can connect to a database. So I don't know if you can just speak briefly about that.
Connect to yes, okay, you can connect. Which type of database? The person did not state.
Yeah, the person did not state. It's just, can I connect to a database? So probably you can just provide the options.
Okay, you can connect to your database, whatever it is, you can connect. But the easy one is Power Page. This in database that the Power Page reside on. But you can also connect to other data portal over there. So either is on SharePoint or whatever, you can also connect to it.
Okay, great. So I think that's the only question you had on chat, but I see you had a slide showing some resources. Maybe you can just share more about what resources are available there.
Okay, so resources. Let me quickly share my screen. All right, okay, you can see. So some few resources over here. So you have the main Microsoft pages, a Power Page for you to start understanding what is Power Pages, and then some a bootcamp that happened in the 5th of December. So you can easily go through and see how it goes, and you have the main documentation. You also have some few blog people that talk about Power Pages. There are lots over there, but these are the few one I could put over there. So this is straight from Microsoft. This is mine. I also talk about it a bit, and these are some few people that talk it. Okay. So you also have some little videos, but there are a lot of videos out there, and as every day, videos come about Power Pages. So these are some few one that I can recommend everybody to get their hands on, and for if you want to understand more what is Power Pages. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. So thank you so much for sharing this. I personally enjoyed the presentation. I think it was very easy for you to actually get started and launch a site in no time. So I'm really excited to try this out on my own. So probably as we share the next slide with the instructions on how you can participate next. So as it was mentioned at the beginning, this is an event that is part of a series. So as you can see here, we do have some modules that we have set aside for you to now be able to learn more about what our presenters covered today. So I would actually recommend that you take some time, access our learning modules on aka.ms/GOL for our platform challenge, and you'll be able to access all the learn modules and practice more what we covered today. And then we do have our next session that will be next week. So next week on the 28th of February, we'll have a session that covers more about fusion development, where we'll be talking about if you have a coding background, how can you actually participate in building cool technologies in the Power Platform. And then you can also feel free to share your feedback regarding how this session has been. So we are happy to get your feedback, in terms of whether the presentation was nice, how can we improve for future presentations. But otherwise, thank you all so much for your time. Again, last but not least, if you want to participate in being, an active learner, we have an ongoing project called the peer-to-peer mentorship app that our participants are building. So we'll also share some resources about how you can go along and participate by actively implementing the skills that you learn throughout the Game of Learners clinics. And with that, I think we will close off today's session. Enjoy the rest of your week. I hope I see you all next week for our next event. Thank you so much, Jessica.
Thank you very much, Laura. See you guys.
All right, bye.